These comedically gift-wrapped coffins could have used a season 2 glow-up. Maybe a nice matte burgundy with a champagne glitter ribbon. You know, something that says, I'm classy, but I'm also fun.
저 아까 선생님 때문에 동그라미 눌렀어요.
Title of my PlayStation tape?
365명이 다 성공하면은 상금은 한 푼도 안 늘어나.
Some health insurance executive, probably.
애기 생각해서 넘어가요.
Grandmother figure can't help but feed a complete stranger cliche.
그 사람들을 선생님이 죽이신 것도 아니고.
Ki-hun is not immediately suspicious about 001 dropping knowledge only someone who watched the previous season should know.
당신은 마지막에 X만 눌렀어도 최소한 여기 있는 사람들은 살아서 나갈 수 있었습니다.
맞아요. 제가 마지막에 동그라미를 눌렀죠. 그렇지만 저 말고도 여기 남으려는 사람들이 182명이나 더 있었고요.
This guy would be the front man at TV games.
X를 눌러서 여기를 나갔으면 사람들이 정말로 좋아했을까요?
Trying to cater to people who think happiness is a warm gun, pointed at them. Tempting me to make another Beatles reference.
그 코인 때문에 망한 건 나도 마찬가지야.
The inner monologue of Hawk to a Girl somehow makes it into the episode. Creeper peepin' on the sleeper sleepin'.
안 주무시면 잠깐 얘기 좀 나눌 수 있을까요?
Ki-hun, seated with his eyes open and looking at you, makes the if you're still up line excessive and unnecessary questions position.
저 돈이 꼭 필요합니다. 저게 남의 목숨값이라고 그래도 전 저 돈으로 제 와이프하고 애기.
Lee Byung-hun absolutely kills in this scene, metaphorically. He gives us this heartbreaking monologue that cuts through the fact that he's secretly the front man and makes us feel that he's carrying around some very real pain. It's not possible and doesn't make sense, given all I know, but I kind of want him to be the final winner of the games this season. Go ahead, take 1,456 Sinwon back. Show does a jump cut so unholy that it's safer for me to show you the poop soup scene from Game of Thrones. Decorating your elevator with 3D wall panels instead of a classy matte burgundy with a champagne glitter ribbon. Not Googling orange doors before installing orange doors, so you could see how hideous it is to have orange doors. The same goes for those Pepto-Bismol walls.
The line must be drawn here.
숨이 붙어 있는 것들을 네가 직접 확인 사살까지 했다면서.
제가 맡은 일을 했을 뿐입니다.
Oh, yeah, there's a B-plot they keep trying to make a thing. Joe Runner said, have this guy smoking and drinking at the same time. This way we'll know that his taste buds and throat feel like he swallowed a cactus, and that he's an asshole.
저격총 하나로 추격자를 다 쏴 죽이고 혼자 휴전선 경계까지 뚫고 내려왔다는 게 믿을 수가 없었어.
Telling me about things you could have shown me in the first episode instead of whatever this was. This beverage did nothing to deserve this.
이 자식은 도대체 몇 년째 되도 않는 소리 하는 거야? 그런 증거를 가져와 임마!
Yeah, evidence. Like those sniper bullets from the cars that were shot at in episode 2. Or the remnants of the bomb that was attached to the underside of your car. Maybe even pictures of any of that would be more effective than just yelling at your ex-boss. Not giving me the satisfaction of Ki-hun taking control of this dream and punching this man right in the nose.
기억 안 나? 네가 나한테도 사라고 했어.
Holy sh**. Is there anybody in this room who didn't take crypto advice from this guy? Giving your game a contraband policy that allows for hallucinogens, but not my aromatherapy candle and weighted blanket.
뭔데요?
잘 모르겠습니다.
뭐야? 당신 다 해봤다며?
This whole the game is different back and forth goes on for all the this shouldn't be a surprise for anyone, especially not Ki-hun, amounts of some time.
말뚝박기 오징어 이런 거 안 그래?
Roll squid commercials.
그럼 인피니티 스톤은 다 모았고?
Of course.
No, since you've chosen to attach them to the tips of the fingers on your gauntlets, you're missing one. And putting it on the other hand only proves your lack of commitment to the bit.
What's up? Nice to meet you, my brother. Welcome to the Thanos world.
It should have been fairly obvious to this group that half of them weren't going to make it.
야, 해병이 3명이면 천하무적이지.
Jung-bae has never encountered a Monkey D. Luffy, and it shows.
이번 게임은 5인 6각. 근데 5종 경기입니다.
A game with 5 people and 5 minigames ends up with 6 legs because 8 of the legs have to be tied together, forming 4 super legs. I'm not saying one of the legs should just be cut off so the game description can have 3-fold rotational symmetry, but I'm not saying it either.
요즘 여자애들은 공기를 안 하나?
Assuming that anyone plays Gong-gi anymore. I mean, iPads and computers exist.
제가 공기 조금 합니다.
공기를 한다고? 해병대가?
사녀 1남 중에 막내라 누나들이 많아갖고 어릴 때부터 조금씩 했었습니다.
그래. 해병이 못하는 게 어딨어?
Except maybe overcome the gender-based stereotype of a kid's game, it seems.
기훈 씨가 정해주는 걸로 할게요.
제 이름은
저기 친구분이 이름 부르시길래 저도 그냥 따라해봤는데.
Given Gi-hun's past experience in Season 1, his knowledge of how Il-nam infiltrated the games for fun, and just knowing that someone checked his teeth for trackers, I feel safe giving him a sin for not being paranoid enough.
게임을 시작합니다.
Game show takes 45 minutes to show a game.
성공.
These squid holes burn something like 1.67% of the game clock every time they prematurely celebrate.
공기돌이는 각 단계를 통과해서 한 번에 5개를 모두 잡으면 성공입니다.
Giving directions after play has started. Like you're one of the latter entries in the Saw franchise. Sports ball fans. Is this guy winding this rope with urgency or practicing shibari? Debate.
내가 있을 자리는 천지신명님께서 정해주시는 자리.
Setting up the gods of heaven and earth to take the blame for your bad choices. It took an extra 26 seconds of runtime for the 5-minute timer to go off, and they still failed. Squid Game character realizes that hindsight is 20/20 cliche. Expressing the beauty and vibrance of this little experiment we call democracy. This blood has been on Thanos since the last episode. He has eaten, slept, and taken illicit candy, all without washing his face. Gross continuity is gross.
약쟁이 새끼.
Derisive enablers.
민수야, 이순신 장군이 뭐라 그랬어? 살고자 하면 뒤지고 뒤지려고 하면 산다고.
But eventually he died. So
선녀야, 용공선녀.
it's your fault that someone now considers themselves the shaman of internet TV criticism.
여기 뒤에 있는 사람들한테 이런 게임 아무것도 아니라는 거야.
Trying to convince anyone that the games they just saw kill 10 people are no big deal.
Six legs. 8 legs, 6 legs.
Do you like ham? This is like ham, but it's not ham.
I watch you when you sleep.
It's ham! Careful, it's hot!
I met her in a club down in Old Soho.
No one's gonna die. I've had that boat for 10 years at this point.
It is possible to commit no mistakes and still lose.
Over the hills and far away, Teletubbies come to play.
Do a series of leg and arm poses.
Of course.
Hello! Hello! Hello!
There she was just walking down the street.